No. This is going to be perfectly normal.
Ooh, woo.
Why are you here? I have to enlarge bigness.
Power of chat compels you.
That was a professional sheep wrangling.
Wait, how the hell do you sell Truckosaurus at Pawn Stars?
Grumble about things. I'm going to do something stupid because I want to know if it works.
What the fuck is my meat jiggler?
I would so download Pete.
Diggs just got banana bow.
Both the teeth.
Very important announcement for you. Free Corn Thursday.
Please don't do that anymore.
Fuck this boat.
You dare not defy their will.
I guess the car fucks the boat.
Wait, Saints Row Cooney? I love that game.
Tactical booty George.
Because it squints.
Corn and honey butter biscuits.
The fuck is Free Corn Thursday?
And so therefore...
Well, I wasn't going to, but until you said something.
Jesus Christ, is that how we're starting tonight?
I mean,
Hello,
What
ladies
is
and
honey?
gentlemen. It is the return of Horlax.
Car is pointing out that you cannot be heard. Audio is apparently very quiet.
Audio. Who can hear the audio?
Jesus!
Let me turn up Horlax.
Diggs just said audio.
Thank you.
Yeah, it can hear us now.
Good.
Loud noises!
Okay, there we go. Hi, it's the new MARIK Workshop. How's the car rubs pee on his teeth? This
I
week,
don't, but I couldn't convince you otherwise.
this week we are joined by the Warlex, who apparently you can barely hear, but I have now turned him up. How's the car and special?
Oh, that's not a good idea.
And special friend of the show. I believe it's Crow End. Is that right?
Hello.
That's right, folks. We have the best person to say hello in the universe with us. We have Mike with us. I don't know how long Mike intends to stay with us, but we are thrilled to have him.
All right, see you
Mike
guys
is
later.
wondering. Yeah, Mike is wondering how the hell he got tricked into being part of this.
I got a Discord message from Parallax last night, and he asked me.
Ah, so you know. Okay.
Yeah, no
is
trick.
saying-
He just asked.
Vectron is saying that Mike and myself are both very quiet.
Why are you so quiet? Let's
Because you
okay.
turn me down all the time.
Okay, I'm turning you up in OBS.
You could turn me up too, man.
I just turned up the audio output on OBS, so you all ought to be louder
Hey,
now.
Maze, how's it going?
Oh, we ought to be louder now. Okay. Hello.
You see, luckily, I turned you up in OBS, so you're not super loud in my ears. But hopefully, chat, can you hear them better?
Let me ask chat this. How many of you have subwoofers beneath your feet? No, don't answer that. Ooh.
Vectron already
is Free
throwing
Corn
bits,
Thursday?
pointing out that this is not the weirdest thing Crow has partaken in.
Perhaps not today. I don't know, Mike.
Can't
What's
say
the
for
weirdest thing you've partaken in?
I've partaken in some things I can't mention on stream. That's way too weird.
He, as far as I am aware, and you can
Let's just
go
get
ahead.
okay. I'll just step it back a bit. I worked with the Museum of let's just say I worked at the Museum of Contemporary Art once.
Uh-huh.
I'm good.
Okay, I got you.
That's it wasn't the stuff that was there. It was the people that worked there. It takes a
That-
certain type.
That sounds
Yes.
on brand.
I was
Why are
actually
you
about to
here?
say, as far as weird things that Mike has partaken in, from everything I am aware of, he's an editor of this thing called Text Talks BattleTech.
I mean, he's
that
also
is just
in a group with this, group of Rhodes scholars.
I was also streaming like 3 hours ago on WBPL 76.
WBPL 76? Why, what's that, people in chat that have the opportunity to put that into chat? While I try to find what the hell happened to my texture pack. Anyway.
yes, we are the most professional group here on this platform.
Oh, yeah. Yeah. This show specifically. We are the most prepared and everything, especially when we can't find our texture pack.
So,
Anyway.
Wookie just re-upped his sub. I just re-upped my sub.
We're all getting subby tonight.
Why
Wait a
and
minute.
we had a water break come in.
Already?
I mean,
Yep.
it's on brand.
It is
I
on brand.
just put paint in my palette. This is the
Well,
first.
at least you didn't put it in your water this time.
At least I didn't put it on
Grumble
my
now,
gum.
please.
Thank you, Chad.
That's
I
A
am
little bit of
hydrated.
odorless paint thinner to wake you up.
Exactly.
Yes.
What the fuck is Free Corn Thursday?
Okay.
Colorless, odorless, tasteless paint thinner. Cold
Oh,
water.
we've already got a level 2 hype train
Good
going.
guys, come on. Okay, let's get started then. Maze and I'm sorry, BizMonkey sent us an adder. Actually, BizMonkey sent us several things. You watched the intro.
What the
You
fuck
know
is
that
Free Corn Thursday?
wow, guys,
Night Owl,
Night
1,000
Owl.
bits.
God. And okay,
Night
Mad
Owl,
Ducks.
wait.
Mad Ducks threw 2 bits at us.
I have to point something out. You said Maze sent this?
the
No,
fuck is
no.
Free Corn Thursday?
BizMonkey
this
sent
one?
this.
BizMonkey sent this one, so Night Owl said up an adder and threw 1,000 bits. And then Vectron did it too.
I hate it.
I know.
Okay. Oh, hi Diggs.
Why are you here?
He also sent us
Eggs.
a
And
Grendel.
ducks.
Oh God, did it just go up to a level 3?
Yes.
Have you not?
What the fuck is
Do you
Free
not
Corn
understand
Thursday?
what monster you have created? of
No,
your
I
own self?
don't. I've never understood this. It happens every week, and I still don't get it.
This is prime time. Is what this is.
Oh God, Mike, does this happen to you?
What is happening?
I'm just there. We barely started. We're already 38% through a level 3 hype train. I don't have any idea why.
Oh,
they
you mean
do-
on Twitch?
Yes.
Like the bits thing?
Yeah.
Yeah, I wasn't.
Why are you
that,
here?
no. They do that occasionally to the courtesy flush. I've had a couple of those. But yeah, no, I'm not surprised. There's a lot of people who really want to support WBPL 76 and the kind things you guys do here. So
the kind of things we all do here. I mean, you're included. I mean, I guess if I have to admit it, so's Hal.
Yeah.
I'm just glad to be here.
I'm just hanging on.
We are glad you are here.
Yeah, just go ahead and ooh. That'll get you more subs.
Oh,
The
yes.
Digiman would know.
Let me
Yes.
tell you something.
No, we have to save that for Cookie.
You know, I keep meaning to get a sound clip of Cookie saying it so I can have it on my soundboard, and I just haven't gotten around to it yet.
Wait, have I been gone that long? You have a soundboard?
I mean, it's not working at the moment. I don't know why the Road Connect software has decided to be shit, but it has decided it no longer likes to work, so...
Oh, bits from Vectron.
Vectron.
It's Free Corn Thursday in all participating Wide Tom locations.
It's true. Okay, we also have an executioner. It seems like we've got a lot. Yeah, we're on to clan Pale Digs here. So getting a lot of. I think this is Omega Galaxy Pale Digs. At least the executioner is. I could be wrong. Do not ooh the Ilcon.
I think Squick would ask you to not ooh your soundboard.
Okay, and then Morgana just sent us like a metric ton of amazing terrain.
Are you gonna show it?
Yeah, it's on stream right now.
Oh my god.
What the sign
Generous
on the
grant
side
from
of
the
this
Night Owl
trash
Foundation.
pit? McScruffy Beard gifting a sub. Thank you, Scruffy Beard.
Thank you. Okay, so that says, keep MC1 clean, Mega City 1. Burn all trash in an open pit. It's true. Number 1 JD Power environmentally friendly company in America, 6 years.
Hey man, we kept Mega City really clean. We actually made a giant pit in the watershed district. Funny story.
You did do that. And
Yeah.
And the water flowed in and washed everything out, didn't it?
What?
What?
That's just that happens. Sea levels, global warming. It happened. It happened really. Actually, it was global warming very quickly.
that must have been it. That
It was-
must.
Yeah, have you heard of macro global warming?
I've heard. I'm not sure this counts. I think this might have been very specific micro, not local
Hey
warming.
man, it's global warming. Any percent, we
there
just
you
try
go.
to get as fast as
Just
we can.
speed running global warming.
Fuck, it's
Excellent.
Free Corn Thursday.
Titicus
Oh,
is
yes.
throwing bits.
Yes, clearing out an odd number of bits.
Yep.
What else do I... Look at this. This is like this chemical treatment plant that's here that's absolutely not fair to throw bodies into. Nobody look into that. Like, okay, this is the first time we've seen a full game board out of you, Morgana.
What the fuck is
This
Free
is
Corn
fucking killer.
Thursday?
This is great. And it's got the food truck from hell there in the back. It's great.
Listen, I absolutely love it, but I was spoiled today. In as far as game
What
boards
the
are
fuck is
concerned.
Free Corn Thursday.
So, as much as I absolutely love what I see here, this is still the second best game board I have seen all day today.
I mean, second best considering you work in a store that services this kind of thing is pretty damn good.
What the fuck is Free
Yeah.
Corn Thursday?
Hype train
Bad
level
ducks.
4.
To have an
Level 3
explanation
completed with 1 bit. He knows what he's doing.
to have an explanation for Morgana here, while this is absolutely gorgeous, you cannot touch the city of Theed from Star Wars Episode 1.
Please go back.
I don't know.
A
You
generous
can't
grant
touch
from
the
Night
city
Owl
of
Foundation.
Theed from you mean Naboo, right?
Yeah.
Yes,
That's the
it
city.
is the capital city
Need I
of
remind you
Naboo.
that the city was molested many times by robots and the Sith? And
He
all
is
that.
right.
Nobody stopped touching Theed, so your argument is completely invalid.
It's true. It's true.
I love this whole thing looks great. I just wanted to point out how much I love the cargo ship on the left.
Yeah, we saw the cargo ship last week, I think. Maybe the week
Still
before.
love it. I still love it.
I seem to remember saying something about the Borealis. Now, actually, if you look at this, the thing that I love is if you look in the chemical vats, however Morgana has chosen to fill that in at the top, it's actually got a little bit on the edges where it's trying to creep up the sides, and it's glossy. It looks like there's actually something at least semi-fluid in there. It's done really well.
It
Well,
looks great.
It could very easily be solid, clear resin work.
It could be. It could also be something painted black with water effect over top of it.
Hello,
Yeah,
Voxel.
I agree with Joe Kerr, 1985, with their 100-bit donation that it is a beautiful piece of work.
It's true.
It really is.
Again,
is.
Food Truck from Hell, I also love.
You know what I'm gonna say? It kind of looks like a map from XCOM almost. Or
You know,
something
it
like
does.
At a Hitman, yeah.
Something XCOM or shit. What was that other one? Xenonauts. Yeah.
Xenonauts, yeah.
Let's see. How many more do I? We've got
Really
the opposite
damn
angle. There you go, Hal. You wanted to talk about that.
Oh, yes, the fact that you have Big Van Vader on a billboard tickles me to no end. Thank you so much. That Easter egg makes me happy in the cold dark.
What does it say
parts of my
there?
heart.
Does that
Can't
say?
see what it says.
I think it says machismo.
If it says machismo, would it not be Razor? You know what? I don't care. Big Van Vader on a billboard, and I love it.
Big Van Billboard.
Reminds
Right.
me of home.
Well, you know, considering what I've been seeing coming out of hometown at the moment, the chemical plant is very appropriate. There's just not enough smoke on the game board.
Oh, it's Cleveland. It'll happen.
Yeah. Well.
Don't worry.
I was just seeing like the fires from Canada are reaching that far south to where you can't see one building from the adjacent building.
Oh, that's cute. You think that there are extra buildings out here?
Toss
says
Crap
hail Cleveland.
International.
Hey, man, I just call it the PS1 draw distance.
Got that Superman 64 shit going on.
Yeah.
Oh.
How bad is that where you are, Mike? Because out here it's pea soup.
I actually
all
don't
day
really
long.
know. I didn't go outside today, so
Fair enough.
I picked up some packages off my porch. My mom was saying that she had trouble breathing going to the store, so she said, "I'm not going outside again."
And you see, that was
Yeah.
just a normal Cleveland day.
Well, my mom lives in West Virginia.
Oh, okay.
She's up in the mountains, and she's like, it's pretty bad.
Oh no, it is not nice where I am even, and
I am south of where your mom is, and we had
You're not a lot
weather
south.
awareness.
You are
Not a lot, but I am south.
Me and my mom are both from Cleveland, so it's
You just kind of put your head down and keep going, but I'm not used to this much smoke unless, a big part of the state's on fire.
I have just read Mad Duck's message in chat.
What the fuck is Free Corn Thursday?
no, I am
Just as Mad Duck's apparently, while he was installing his latest sound system, played Clownvis music at 125 decibels, which I'm pretty sure is right up there at like airliner sound levels on a 28 kilowatt sound system so they could hear it from the road driving by. Jesus Christ, man. Also, there's a coffee shop where I live that's built out of shipping containers just like this.
Hype
right.
train reached level 4, 60%.
Guys.
So good work, everybody.
what I was going to be saying. I am concerned. Has anyone talked with Canada recently? I mean, I get
like the
and
whole nation. I don't have
Yeah.
access to the whole country.
No, I get and understand all of this, but I'm pretty sure that they know it. But all the same, has anyone reminded them that smoking is bad for their health?
They're blaming the French, I think.
Yeah, the Quebecois. That's their fault.
Ah, yes.
Great
The
fishing in
French.
Look at
Quebec.
this! Look at this graffiti. Like, there's more great graffiti on this piece. I'm just always blown away by this. This is so
Love the
good.
It
It's
looks
STL.
legitimately like, honestly, they really understand the kind of graffiti that goes on shipping containers and trains and stuff. It matches that perfectly.
Morgana regularly kills on this kind of stuff.
I
love seeing
I wouldn't be
this.
surprised if Morgana tagged when they were younger, or it probably still does. I'm not gonna.
There
say
we go.
anything.
This is another great example of it right there.
Yeah, that's some solid street art, man.
Every time this kind of stuff comes in, I am staggered.
That doesn't sound like you.
That didn't sound like me. Okay, so that is what we had this week. What did I do this week? That's
know.
weird. That it didn't start where it's supposed to start. Okay, so let's see. Come on, do the thing. Okay, we're gonna start here. This was one thing that I wanted to try this week because I've been feeling more confident in my painting lately, and I wanted to try something where I could have more of like a measuring stick for this. And a Space Marine or a Terminator is a really solid way to measure how you're doing because there's a lot of stuff to compare to. So this is supposed to be I'm not Dark Angels, Black Crusader or something like that. I don't play 40K, but I'm trying to emulate like
It looks an awful lot like an Ultramarine.
I don't think he's nearly that blue.
That looks like a lot of blue to me.
Grimward Herald says that might be Black Templar.
Black Templar, that's what I was going for. That one. What is it, Dux? Ballistic tomato. What the fuck are you on about, Dux?
Well, Duck says he has weird people at his house, and I said throw food at them, and he said he got hit by ballistic tomato guts.
Okay.
I can believe that. I can believe that.
Also, I have Bunny.
Bunny.
I have Samurai Bunny.
Ah, yes.
Samurai Bunny.
I mistakenly thought that was a Haragon.
I am.
If you want it to be,
Little
it can
Bunny.
be.
I am Little Bunny Fufu. And I'm gonna get you.
Well, picking up the field mice and chopping off their heads.
Well, okay.
Are you Cretan? Yes.
Oh Lord! So that's that many is from Cobra Mode. That's right. They have a line of these that I'll show off here in a minute. I've got the rest of them printed, and this is.
I was sitting here listening to you guys do a voice for this rabbit, and I'm just sitting here like, you know what? Nah, that doesn't work for me because I've seen a lot of dudes who think they're samurais, and I'm perfectly fine with this thing having a Midwestern accent. You know what I mean? Like, I know I run the dojo down the street with my buddies. We call ourselves the Bunny Buddies.
Yeah.
I do a little bit of Taekwondo, a bit of Kung Fu. It's pretty simple stuff.
We'll mix some sword shit in there. It's fine.
Yeah, exactly. You gotta think like strip mall with a Kung Fu sign right next to the magic store. You know what I mean? Like
this town's not big enough to support a magic store.
That's crazy talk.
The magic store closed down in the 90s.
There
The sign's just still there.
There you go. You see, it's a Subway on one side and a laundromat on the other side.
And three mattress stores.
You all know. That's
Coincidentally,
the great American landscape is just strip malls with subways and comic stores and weird shit.
Mattress stores and check cashing outlets.
Oh yeah, the mattress store that's always going out of business and needs to liquidate all their assets right now. Yeah.
I see. When I was living in Tennessee, I could add a shocking amount of bail bonds to that. Also, just holy shit! I have never seen a larger number of bail bonds per capita than in Central Tennessee.
Cash advance.
Cricket Mobile. Okay, you're getting a little too specific.
Yeah, Cricket Mobile.
Yep. I like the O.
Metro PCS.
Yup. Okay, Hal, this one's for you.
They're putting in a McDonald's down the way over there. Yeah.
Oh yeah, we're getting real excited there because they told us they're gonna put in a Culver's, but the more they work on it, the more it's looking like it's gonna be a Bojangles.
What is this, like a Bloodborne character? I'm serious. I don't know what this is.
Okay,
No, this is
this is a character from the Wheel of Time.
This is Matrim Cawthon, Prince
Oh.
of Ravens.
It's that giant long book called Fantasy by Robert Jordan.
It's
I think it's called.
14 long books.
Technically, maybe
14 long
15.
books.
Maybe 15 long books.
Look, I have nothing
14
against
with
the Wheel of
the prequel.
Time. It takes too much time to read. So I'm just like,
you
you know what,
know,
I'm good.
I have it
They're just
all on
a book
audiobooks for a
series of
reason.
Time.
Yeah, but the same thing happens when I tried to listen to the audiobooks. It just after a while it became background static. Maybe I'm just not into the book.
Yeah, that's
you may
fine.
not be. I can read Wheel of Time books without a problem, but when it comes to Sanderson, I have to listen to those.
Yes, oh God. I
I
thought
have
Jordan was
boring
long.
taste in sci-fi.
Yeah, the older I get, the more I realize I'm more of a sci-fi guy than I am a fantasy guy. I don't know.
I like both just fine. I just have on both ends. I'm just have pretty boring tastes.
I get to tell this story again because Mike's here, and I don't think he's heard it. So my lovely wife, who is in chat right now, who is pointing out that apparently we have jumped entirely beyond Midwest, and now we're going into Letterkenny territory.
You got a problem with bunnies, you got a problem with me, and I suggest you let that marinate.
There it is. Lovely wife mine has a PhD in Victorian literature in the long 18th century and accuses me of being a book snob. So...
Well, she would know.
She would.
She's got a doctorate. You gotta yeah. She says that you have if she says that you've got pretty picky taste, she's not lying. She's trying to help
she
you.
is not.
She's trying to help you out. She's like, look, I could hook you up. I know what I'm talking about.
She's tried.
That's fair.
She has tried so much.
But yeah, so this is a character from the Wheel of Time, and he's
Yep.
supposed to be a Bloodborne character or something.
Sure.
Like, I don't know what.
We'll just go with it. He's a Bloodborne character with a
Alright, sure.
super spear.
We'll go with it.
Okay, so this is a Station Forge mini that may or may not be part of an inquisitional entourage. I just want to draw attention here to the fact that he has a bird wearing a gas mask, and that's great. Like, I don't have
I
anything
feel like
else
a lot
to-
of birds right now want to be wearing gas masks.
This
true.
is all too true.
It's very true. Okay, so here we are, and I have a number of things set out here, and I'm going to give Mike the opportunity to pick what I work on tonight. And actually, at least 3 of these look like they could be Bloodborne characters. So we'll start with the robots and then go into that. Mike, I assume you have the stream pulled up.
I do. I've been watching this whole time.
There you go. Okay, so we have. Let's get the autofocus off, so you focus where I want you to.
No.
Yeah.
Do the thing. No, the other way. Okay, there we go. Okay, so we have a grasshopper battle mech, which I think I've painted a few times on stream. We have everyone's favorite. Oh, that is getting washed out by the light. Let's turn one of those off. Is that any better? That is not. Is that any better? That's better. Okay, there we go. That is an urban mech on tank skates.
Nice.
Yep. Gets the artist gets continuously exasperated with Mad Ducks and I doing that, but we're going to keep doing it. I have another Wheel of Time character here who I guess technically I might have 4 characters here that could qualify as Bloodborne looking. And then I have let's see. I guess I have 2 iterations here of something akin to a Skeleton King. We have
Skeleton King?
Skeleton King.
Skeleton King.
Very mundane, lich-like medieval Skeleton King, and then very Egyptian Skeleton King.
Is that Cetra?
I mean, sure, why not?
Cetra does not serve.
And then finally we have, frankly, I don't know. We're gonna go with Druid.
It's Free Corn Thursday.
We're gonna go with Evil Druid with bird.
Evil druid?
Sure,
Why is the druid evil?
I don't think most good druids go around wearing a skull on their head. I could be wrong. I mean,
Hey, maybe that was their mother. You don't know.
their mother, the deer.
Perhaps
Yeah, it happens.
this is Goth Druid.
Yeah, no,
Druids have a very complicated relationship with nature, man.
It's
I wouldn't
true.
go around assuming they're evil,
Oh.
but they will definitely have some words with you if you try to cut some trees down.
I can just see it
Indeed.
now. The next D&D game I play, someone's going to look at me and playing a druid and just say, "Did you just assume my wild shape?"
Yeah, no, I'm sorry. I'm still waiting for that OSHA
Orcsha?
group the Orcsha group to start playing.
Yes.
Because I figured that a druid would be one of the better characters through all of that.
Oh,
Simply because, did you assume my wild shape? I'm sorry. Did you just assume my alignment? Stuff like that.
So, Mike, did any of those catch your eye? Do you want to pick one?
Yeah, you know what? I'd say let's keep it simple. The Irby with the tank skates, man.
Okay, Tank Skate Irby. Let's see if we
Yeah,
can.
DC Bruins did a great job on that animation.
Really did.
And
It's wonderful.
yeah, you have a good reference to pull from with that. So yeah.
Hey, chat, could you put up that emote a few times so that I could see it in chat a couple dozen times a second for the next? There we go.
Does that one have the police lights on it too?
It does. It does. It has a little light bar right on top of it. I put it there
Nice.
just for that purpose.
Are you gonna do the cool like 80s 90s thing where you use like glitter in your paint?
I mean, I hadn't
okay.
really wanted to.
No, I'm just messing with you, man.
No, in all
My aunt used to
consideration,
paint. She used to paint ceramics, and that was her favorite thing to do with
Oh.
wizards and dragons. Is like give their toenails or their fingernails like glittery paint, and the wizard's orb be like this super glittery, like dark blue.
I appreciate that, and it amuses me.
Wow,
Well,
I
she
think
said, "Hey, she said dragons like to look fabulous." That
they
was her
do.
whole reason.
I mean, why wouldn't they?
she painted like 18 of the things like a week.
Wow.
So why
No.
wouldn't they? What's all that hoard for if not to wear it?
Yeah.
Water break.
Water break. Water break. Out of my flash cup.
Hail, hydrate.
Okay, so let's see. We've got okay, so his knees and kind of his pelvis are very dark, and the rest of him is palish gray. So we will start with kind of a medium gray over the light parts, and go back through with something light
have,
after that.
Redeem for pet. I have House a Cat on my lap.
Who's a good
and-
Irby? Who's a good Irby? Yes, you are.
And stretch.
Here you go. Well, I'm one of the few live shows here, so you can see. I'm stretching. Yeah.
My
you
body
asked
part.
for this.
Yeah,
Old man sounds.
I will start up the stream, and it's probably like the first thing someone will post, and I'm like, I just sat down.
Sounds about right.
I just sat down. All right, I guess I get up.
See, at some point we need to do. Oh, that's an idea. Diggs has been talking about trying to find ways to spend goob. We could always like do a fitness week thing where people redeem exercises at us or something.
Hey,
But
Parallax.
it'd be a great
how about
day
you
great
shut
week
up?
for me to take off.
Parallax, why don't you just shut up a little bit?
Run around the house 3 times now. Yeah, 8,000
Yeah.
goob.
Eventually, you turn into a human police soundboard.
Yeah, they
Oh,
just activate the zoomies. You're like, all right, guess I have to run through the house. Take off your shirt.
woo! It's fitness week.
Mercury
Your
says there
family
needs to be
wonders
a-
why you continue to do streams. They're like, what is? You used to be a person.
5-year-old sees me run by his bedroom. Daddy, why aren't you in bed? Because chat
Why are you
gave me goob, son.
Why are you
Son,
awake?
you're the last hope for a well-adjusted adult in this family. I believe in you.
We are all doomed.
Mercury says there needs to be a redeem for break your hands.
Wait,
Yeah, go outside for 5 minutes and it's like the smoke, like.
Yeah.
Thanks,
It's just touch grass or smoke break.
Or smoke grass.
That could be
Smoke grass.
touch smoked grass. You know, working all the variations.
Smoke grass break.
I mean, my fire pit's not far from my back door. I could go touch the smoked grass that's in it.
Yes, I am adding to the problem. Ha ha!
As Squick says, it is now an everyone problem.
Don't be part of the problem.
I still
Be
have
the
my
whole
Blockbuster card in my wallet, man. I take it around with me in case I ever lose my ID.
Oh yeah.
You have your Blockbuster card, okay?
Yeah,
I
keep
am
it with
at least
me.
this old.
I also have my first ever college ID when I was 18.
Oh god, I think I still have mine floating around here somewhere. I don't know why.
Mine's gone.
Just keep those things in my pocket just in case people find me and they're like, "Is he a time traveler?"
In the year 2525.
Yeah, still got my Blockbuster card. They actually had to put this in lamination because it was the old paper one.
Nice. How that sounds like your high school ID.
I didn't have high school IDs.
Okay, I did.
You did. I'm older than IDs from our high school.
Lord, I think I had one for middle school.
No, we just had the principal who would make overt threats.
Oh, yeah, very overt threats. Very I'm going to take you to the office and whip your ass kind of threats. He retired this year.
Yes, he did.
A very, very large Italian background man.
He talk like this.
He talked like this. He played college baseball, and he would paddle your ass at the drop of a hat.
With his batting glove on.
Yup. Tell me that you went to school in rural America without telling me you went to school in rural America. Okay, well, we're going to have to wait on that paint to dry, so let's pick a second one here.
Waiting on the paint to dry.
Skeleton
Waiting on the
King.
paint wash.
Skeleton King.
Well, okay,
Just put it in the
which...
microwave for a minute. It'll dry real fast.
Sure.
Waiting on that paint to dry.
Which Skeleton King?
Classic. Not
Classic.
Egyptian. Classic.
Okay, classic. Skeleton King Classic. Not new Skeleton King.
Old Skeleton King.
We know that you liked the return of the Whopper so much that we also brought back the Skeleton King.
Wait, I'm sorry, the Whopper went away?
No, it's rebranded itself.
Into what?
The Whipper.
Kinky.
It's lean.
Five different Whoppers.
Warlex, have you heard the story of the left-handed Whopper?
What?
Is that anything like the left-handed?
So, one April Fool's Day, they announced that they were going to release the left-handed Whopper, and you could request it at the drive-thru.
Uh-huh.
And Burger King corporate got calls saying, "I think I got a left-handed Whopper. How am I supposed to eat this thing?" And
I'm so torn.
Their canned response is, if you turned it 90 degrees, it's a right-handed Whopper now.
I am so torn. Is this a real story, or were these trolls? Or, I mean, this could go in so many directions, I'm not even sure.
I'm sure some of them were trolls, but they were apparently inundated with calls.
My dearest Burger King, I have procured from your fine establishment a Whopper of the Southpaw variety. I am writing to you to inquire as to the method of consumption.
Open mouth. Shove food in.
Shove food adjacent product into endless maw.
Dragon, you're not wrong. It does sound like an Onion story, but I'm pretty sure that happened. Let's see. One and only Laughing Man asks if a $40 gas mask will save him from the future.
Let's save him from the future?
No.
The future, Conan?
All the way into the year 2000. Thank you for picking up on what I was putting down there.
Yep. We did have Diggs ask what Crow is painting tonight.
Crow, what you painting tonight? Diggs wants to
not
know.
Painting. I don't have a painting thing. I just have. I still have the Reliant that I have yet to build.
Ah.
You see, don't say that kind of thing around me, or I'm going to send you a painting kit.
Yeah, but I don't want to paint on the Reliant. I'm probably going to end up just doing a lot of decal.
Ah, well, that's fair.
So
Not saying that it's not paintable. It's just I don't know how to paint that well, and I don't want this one thing that I have to turn into a hot garbage mess.
I understand that.
I could do decals and I can fill lines in. That's all I'm gonna do.
So, okay, on that line of thought,
You're
Mike,
2/3 of the way there, Mike.
what?
Yeah.
Do
That
you
last
have any-
third's a bitch.
What, filling in the lines? Fortunately, they've done that already with the plastic, so I don't have to try very hard.
Do you have a favorite ship or ships from the next gen era, next gen DS9 era of Starfleet?
Do I have a favorite ship from the next gen era?
Mm-hmm.
That's a good question. No, I don't.
Fair enough.
I do not. Not to say I don't like any of them. I just don't have a favorite. I like the Intrepid class. That's the one that Voyager's in. I think that's a cool ship. I like the moving nacelles. That's neat. Galaxy class because TNG is a classic, but also I wish they would have done more with the saucer separation. I'm a big fan of the Nebula class. It has a really shitty bridge, but I like the idea that they were like, you know what? Let's take the Miranda class and just make it fat. A lot of
Perfect.
cool ideas out there. You know, you got the Nova class. It tries.
It
its best.
does. I'm going to do my best. Someone thought we should make a new Oberth.
Yeah, Oberths are great, man. They're horribly underused in the show because you know they got to blow something off it. No, man, those are nice. Look, you have a crew of like less than 50 people. You don't have to deal with a whole lot.
It's true.
It's true.
It's
Half the drama that comes from Star Trek is I think there's too many people on the ship.
See, it's like a Defiant, except nobody expects anything from you.
Car, thank
Nobody
you.
expects the Spanish Defiant.
I have to do an internet high five to Car because I'm also a fan of the Steam Runner.
Yeah, Steam Runner's pretty good.
Yeah. Well, I was gonna say the Defiant's kind of like the 44 Magnum of ships. It's not gonna. It's kind of like saying like I like the ship that makes everything explode. Well, you picked the Defiant. I like the ship that explodes. Well, then you pick the Oberth.
I don't know. You might have picked the DS9 Miranda is what you picked. We'll kill those things by the dozen on screen.
Yeah, well, AMT has a ton of them, so you could just keep blowing them up.
Never could sell these kits. Boom.
I have one in there. That's what I'm gonna build.
Oh man, you see, I had one of them that's like this long that came in a pack. It was, I don't even remember what the pack was. It was three ships from that era in one pack, and I know the Miranda was in it. I just don't remember what else was.
Oh, the one you sent over here?
No, I had another.
Yeah, I
one.
was gonna say you sent me nothing but Mirandas.
No, that's true. I did.
You sent me like 4 Miranda classes.
That's not true. I sent you the Equus.
Oh yeah, you did. I actually forgot about that guy. It's actually sitting over there in the closet right next to the other little mechs. They're all in like a display case. I don't turn the light on that often though. Hey man, I don't play mini games. I've just put them in a display case and just show them off when people see them.
I'm going to be honest with you. I don't really play many of these games either. I just, paint them.
Yeah, you're good at it.
Thank you. That's a lot of time in it.
Yeah, DS9 is best track. Well, I guess that's the best one that they went out with because I kept thinking like I watched a bit of Star Trek Discovery, and there's a point where they just go into the future like 900 years, which was a smart move in writing because it's like you don't want to mess with the past.
Not any more than they already did.
Yeah, don't worry about that. So they went in the future, and it's still the same dramatic, whatever, hard to watch stuff. But what I found interesting, I was like, yeah, the Federation's in shambles. I'm like, yeah, because they left it in the hands of Janeway. That was it. I'm sorry, but Janeway is about fighting and killing people. She doesn't give a shit.
I'm sorry, you left coffee out of that equation.
Yeah. As soon as, like, who else were they going to give it to? Like they turn the keys over to Janeway. She's like, "Look, I'm retiring at the end of this year. I don't have any more time for this." The Borg,
We're gonna
the
kill all
Xindi,
these
whatever the
fuckers.
hell you are, I don't care. Get away from Earth, or I'll blow you out of the sky.
Wow.
I'll nuke the damn Delta Quadrant myself if I have to.
And then she turns into Dale Cooper for a moment and goes, "Damn fine coffee."
She does. She does.
Oh, dude, yeah, I forgot. We gotta watch. Yeah, of course, Diggs. I will definitely watch that. Strange New Worlds is a lot of fun, man.
You know, it is. Like, did you, I know that you watched at least the first season of Picard, which
I watched all 3.
the third season was really good, wasn't it?
Yeah, the third season was like, you know what? Forget the TNG movies; those sucked.
Yeah.
Forget this last 2 seasons of Picard; they were terrible.
Oh God.
We're just gonna redeem the whole thing with the original cast, and then you guys can shut the fuck up and leave us alone. And then Patrick Stewart comes out, well, I believe this was such a success, we should do a movie. And LeVar Burton's like, oh yeah, Patrick, sure, yeah, let's, like trying to get out of that interview really fast. Because I think everyone agrees. They're like, look, we can't do better than this. These people are.
Guys, we don't want to do.
Frakes is a director. He doesn't want to get in front of the camera anymore. He's a damn good director. He doesn't need to.
He's fighting with Jonathan Frakes over who gets the director's chair.
Oh yeah, every season of any of the new Trek, Frakes directs something in it. He always does.
Which, you know, watching the third season of Picard, my favorite thing about it across the board was all the times the new showrunner threw Alex Kurtzman under the bus.
Yeah, I know.
It was so good because you ended up with things where like people stand on the bridge and say it's the Borg. Nobody's heard from the Borg in 30 years. Cut to last season. Hey, look, it's the Borg. You know, she's like, no, fuck it. Last season didn't happen.
I think Lower Decks would be better if they slowed down and just made the show 45 minutes instead of cramming everything in at 30.
Yeah.
Because I think it talks too fast. It gives me a migraine, and I'm like, I can't keep up with it. So
You're not wrong.
I've never been like a super into like Family Guy or any of this other stuff. I've never been into that stuff. Not to say it's not funny. It's just I won't.
It's just very talk fasting.
Like I like Beavis and Butthead. Like do more of that. If they did that with Star Trek, I would be rolling on the floor.
What would that look like, Mike? I'm not sure.
It would look hilarious is what it would look like. Give Mike Judge fucking Star Trek. He'll know how to handle it.
Oh God, I want to see the show.
Captain Hill comes around the corner. You know?
God dang it, Captain Bobby.
Yeah.
I want to see the show. I want to see the show where Dale is the captain.
No. God damn it, Lieutenant Bobby.
He said tubes.
They would never leave the holodeck.
Yeah.
Hey, Beavis. Beavis.
Yeah, they
He
actually
said
have. He's been doing a new Beavis and Butthead, and he's never lost a fucking step since the original. Never lost a fucking step.
I've heard rumblings that they're going to do a sequel to King of the Hill too.
I've heard that also.
All I have to say is Hulu has me by the balls at the moment.
With Futurama?
They just announced Futurama.
Oh, they didn't just announce that, bro. Like, they just put out the trailer.
No, sorry. They just put out the trailer for that. And yeah.
Yeah. I'm with you on that.
Good news, everyone.
Bad news, everyone.
Okay, so did you man just threw a fun fact in chat?
Oh, no.
One Trek actor has been denied when they requested to direct an episode in their series. That would be Garrett Wang, a.k.a. Ensign King, because showrunners hated him.
Yep. Ensign Kim, the forever ensign. Oh.
Yeah, the thing is with Voyager is a lot of people had trouble making it, including Kate Mulgrew, who resented it for the longest time because, you know, she was trying to raise 2 kids.
Yeah.
And, you know, they wouldn't let her, like, she was like, I need time to be with her kids never watched a single episode of the fucking thing. She's like, they hate it because it took their mom away from them when they were young.
I mean, you can't hardly blame them.
But
I mean,
that aside, it did pay for them to go to school, so, you know, it's not like they hate it that much. Wow. You know what I mean? Like,
you know, the other side of it is that, like, I don't know if they were just chewing through writers or what was going on, but, like, the characterization of Janeway from one episode to the next should go from like caring motherly figure to, like Mike said, absolutely genocidal maniac within 2 episodes.
Hey, I like the genocidal maniac Janeway. I'll defend that to the grave. I think that's how she should have been every episode. And they should have had like an arc where they try to calm her down. You know what I mean?
I
Like,
have
Switch
had
her to
get her up, bring her,
decaf.
yeah, because she's so on the coffee. She's like,
Wait, are you saying that Janeway turned into like the galactic version of Samuel L. Jackson from Snakes on a Plane?
she should have.
I am tired of these motherfucking Borg in this motherfucking Delta Quadrant.
Chakotay could have totally been her foil, man. Just been like, look, we have to believe in peace and love. And she's like, I don't care about peace or love when it's my ship in the way.
You keep that Native American bullshit to yourself, Chakotay.
We need to believe in peace and love. Strong draw on a cigarette. Let me tell you what.
Yeah, I know. Voyager should have been the ship where she started to allow cigarettes to be replicated. 3 edibles.
One of the things...
Maximum dosage.
Perfect. I'd have watched the hell out of that.
When
That's
someone
why.
says,
That's why I like the Orville, man. It's a really damn good show.
It is. I watched a couple of I just never got around to finishing it. I need to do
Well,
that.
the 3rd season, they go more into like TNG territory, but it's not bad at all. Like,
No,
it's,
oh god, it was like when
it's a little tonally different at times, but it's like legitimately good writing, and I'm like, okay, hell yeah, Seth, fucking go for it, dude.
you know, in those first, I think I watched the first 2 seasons, and like, Discovery was on at that point, and you could look at the Orville and go, this is the best Star Trek on TV right now.
Yeah, I would say also the Orville has the best CG of any science fiction show made right now, which is insane. I mean, seriously, watch the CG of that.
Yeah.
All the transitions are so fucking good that I'm almost like, I want to learn from whoever did that. Those are some incredibly great, well put together scenes. The combat's insanely good. And I'm not talking about first season Orville. I'm talking like 2nd and 3rd.
Yeah, since The Expanse went off the air, I'll agree with you on the caveat of on the air right now.
Oh no, it outdoes The Expanse, dude. I'm sorry. The Expanse is great, but Orville fucking whoever handled that knocked out the park. Maybe they worked on The Expanse. I don't know. I didn't really look it up. I was just like in awe.
I did not look this up. However, oh my god.
It's true.
I was going to say, if someone ever says to me, hey, did you ever watch Voyager? I said I couldn't bring myself to watch the Star Trek where we had 7 of 9 fight the Rock.
It's true.
Dwayne Johnson.
Happen.
Yeah, that's the problem with
the Rock.
Yeah, that's the problem with Voyager, man. Like every season, it's just like filler, good episode, filler. It's like the whole.
Dude,
they were just trying to get their 7 seasons in.
Actually, Mike, you have reminded me. There was a question I wanted to ask you because, okay, anytime you're talking with someone about, in the rare instance you're talking to someone that's never watched like Next Generation, what's the advice you always give them?
Just watch it.
Oh, you don't say skip to season 3?
No.
Okay, I was going to ask you
just
about...
have fun with it. Just stop worrying about how good or bad it is and just enjoy what you see in front of you. Make fun of it. I don't care. That's the fun part of watching that stuff. I
was going to ask you what your opinion... Because I've heard you say that your favorite Star Trek is the original series. I was going to ask you about season 1 of Next Gen because I have heard it described as just a continuation of TOS, and looking at it through that lens, I find I appreciate it more.
Yeah, they attempted that. And then after season 1, Roddenberry started getting far more ill, and so his lawyer stepped in, and the show got progressively worse because of it, because his lawyer was like coming in and making script changes constantly, and everyone's just frustrated. So it was literally like once his lawyer was out of the picture, then the show got a lot better, which is around season 3. But I'll be honest with you, I don't care. I thought they were all still just like, you can say in comparison to Deep Space Nine, yeah, sure, whatever. But I'm not going to compare apples to oranges. I enjoy the fuck out of it. The only time I don't enjoy Star Trek was when I was watching Discovery, and half the time everyone's like standing on a soapbox, getting super emotional, and then something super action packed happen, and I'm like, dude, I'm just here for Michelle Yeoh to kick some ass. That's all I'm here for now at this point. Every time she comes on, I'm like, I want to see her do something fucked up, and she does.
And she does
every single time.
She does
Love it.
not disappoint on that.
she's
she will
she's
comment
immediately
on
just
it,
shitty
too.
to everybody. She tells him, I'm gonna fucking kill you. I'm like, yeah. This is the kind of you needed somebody like this to throw a little pepper in their eyes.
You're a very good officer. It would be a shame if I had to put your head on a pike. Oh yeah, that sounds about right.
Hell yeah, she played Mirror Universe lady perfectly.
Now, Mirror Universe, we've seen Discovery do it. We've seen DS9 do it. We've seen the original series do it, and we saw Enterprise do it. Obviously, the original series set the tone for it. Aside from that, which one do you think did that tone best? Which do you think followed up on that best? Just the idea, the presentation of the Mirror Universe stuff.
Oh, it really, I'd say pretty much any of the episodes with the Mirror Universe, because there's not that many.
I mean,
I think there's like a grand total of maybe 8.
There were 2 episodes
like
of
8
it
in all of
Enterprise.
Star Trek. What I mean is like all of Star Trek. I think there's like 8. So there's not out of like what 900 episodes. Yeah, that's not that many.
I suppose, but I mean, like,
yeah.
of
No,
all
I'd
of
say
those...
Enterprise. Actually, Enterprise had the best opening for it because they took the opening from Star Trek Generations, which is one of the TNG movies, the first one they did. And in that opening, there's well, not actually, no, that was First Contact. Sorry, from First Contact, when this is like the second movie, and they meet the Vulcans for the first time to go back in time and all that stuff. Yeah, they took that movie clip and then just turned it around instead of Cochrane shaking his hand.
Shoots them.
She pulls a shotgun from his trench coat and shoots the Vulcans. And the whole intro for Enterprise, they actually got rid of the main opening intro music and replaced it with like fascist imagery and people like destroying stuff. I was like, fuck yeah.
Instead of it being the history of exploration through human history, it's okay, history of war. Let's go, boys.
Yeah, I was just showing the Federation bombing like just going around bombing like poor little civilizations and stuff.
Be a shame if Vulcan was reduced to ash.
Okay,
yeah,
I'm imagining the captain flying his vessel over Beta Z going, you feel this coming?
Well, look, technically that was Deanna because she's half Betazoid. The rest of them can read your mind, so they would know.
Oh, man.
Water break.
Water break. Water break. Break for water.
Deanna was the only one who was just like, I feel something happening over there. And half the time I'm like, man, you need your full powers, lady. I'm sorry.
Yeah, because
they watered you down.
Well, and they didn't really give her much to go with.
I mean, she's Sigourney Weaver from Galaxy Quest.
No, I was gonna say because Miranda Sirtis has like seriously good acting chops. They really did not give her a lot to work with.
I'm just thinking like Sigourney Weaver in Galaxy Quest, like her job was to repeat the things the computer said. That was basically Deanna.
Yeah.
Just looking back,
I mean, it was pretty damn good. I still like TNG. I like all the characters. Probably don't like the counselor as a character as much, but that's not really fair. A lot of the stuff they gave her was just like bullshit.
Mm-hmm. Well, they never gave her an episode with a magic candle where she got fucked by a ghost.
No, they did not.
That's funny every time I'm reminded of it.
Everyone laughs and then they're like, "Man, I wonder where all this wild fan fiction came from." I wonder.
I don't know if
Gage McFadden had to look into a camera and shout, "You're not Nana! Nana's dead!"
So wait, I'm sorry. The Next Generation, Bill Murray to character?
Yes. Oh God, it was so wonderfully bad.
Technically, it was Dan Aykroyd, I think.
No, I'm pretty sure it was Bill Murray who got the blowy from the ghost.
No, that was Dan Aykroyd. I promise.
Was it? Okay. It's been a while since I've seen Ghostbusters, so
Goofy Dan Aykroyd face sometimes pops into my brain at the randomest times. And it just throws my whole day off.
You're giving a presentation in class. You're talking about, oh yeah, whenever you're doing X, Y, and Z, and you need that Dan Aykroyd face. Shit. Yeah, shit. You're in a big meeting.
I want Bill Murray to play the oldest transporter chief in Starfleet.
why the fuck am I here?
No, he wouldn't even say that. He would just look over. He's like, "Oh, you're getting transported down. I'm gonna add a little extra sparkle on this one. Don't worry." What does that mean?
Just looks at, do you ever want a 6-pack? I think I can do that. I mean, or turn your guts into jelly. It could go either way.
Bill Murray standing there going,
yeah.
You know, it'd be nice to have a stool in here. Think about that when I beam you back up.
He wouldn't be that. He wouldn't be that aggressive about it.
What the fuck is free
No,
corn?
he
She could
just pull a
sense
flyer in
emotions via line of sight, which is a pretty damn good power. But still, being able to read their minds entirely would probably been a.
I'm sorry, Mr. Transport Chief. Yeah, what do you want? Why do you have 3 lazy boys and an entire sofa lounge set?
Oh, you know,
inside
they were
the
trying to
transport bay?
transport it from one of the other ships, and they just kind of said, "Can we keep it here for like a couple days until we can get a?" Yeah, so I said, "Yeah." So they'll come and pick it up in a couple days.
Yeah. Don't look into that.
The entire rest of the series is just in a lazy boy.
No,
Did you say- did
the
you-
transporter room gets more and more like a living room over time.
There's a bar in it.
Yeah.
Oh god, no. Midway through the series, it looks like a living, and the guys, the away team comes in to get beamed down, and they're just filming Happy Days in the transporter room.
Just turns into. You see, in my head, it's Cheers. It's just slowly. It's just the bar comes in, like first officer comes in, and everybody looks at him and goes, "A Riker!" Like he's Norm. Oh god.
No, Ted Danson should have showed up on Deep Space Nine as a bartender.
Ted Danson Ferengi.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'd buy it.
He's in the Orville, by the way. He's more like an admiral. It took me a while to I was like, why does he look so fucking familiar? And I was like, oh, that's fucking Ted Danson.
It's almost as, I guess that is actually weirder than Kelsey Grammer in Next Gen, isn't it?
Hey man, I love that episode.
It's a good episode. Like when I was a kid, I always used to get that episode and the one with where they're doing the war game. I used to get those two confused all the damn time.
Bobcat Goldthwait, the security chief. You're right,
no.
Cookie. Absolutely.
Oh, no. Hey, I heard that maybe you were keeping some. I can't do the Bobcat voice. I'm sorry.
Set it on fire.
It's Oh, so you're thinking
He
like
can never
Bobcat
tell the
from
difference between.
Scrooged?
He's like, I can't tell the difference between kill and stun. They both have the same colors on the thing, so I just press one. Kind of like flipping a coin.
Let's build the worst. Oh, you know, in the past, I've played this game with my wife where I say, build a dream cast for a Star Trek show. What would be the worst cast that you could build for the most entertaining show?
The worst cast?
The
the best cast for an entertaining show is what you mean to say. The worst cast would be like picking people who are clearly not Star Trek,
That's true.
sci-fi people. But I feel like most actors can pull it off, especially if they're professional and if they're in the guild for that instance. Yeah, they're probably going to knock it out of the park no matter what. You just have to give them a character that's actually worth a damn to play. But if you want something funny and entertaining, I would first hire Seth MacFarlane to do it.
I mean,
let him handle it. He could do that.
The captain.
What the
The
fuck
captain
is free corn
is
Thursday?
Idris Elba.
Okay.
I mean, I feel like you could do like Steve Carell as the captain and just do The Office on a starship, but that's that low-hanging fruit.
Exactly. But you have someone
Steve
that
Carell
you
wouldn't do it because they'd be like, "Hey, you're gonna play that character in The Office," and he goes, "No, God, no, no."
No. You have this actor that you fully expect to be completely 100% without question serious. And the very first scene, he's walking up to the captain's chair. and you only see him from like his back quarter as he's climbing up to get to the captain's chair. And as he turns, he presents that he has the biggest fucking cigar in his mouth. And he sits down.
I was going to say,
It's
it sounds like what you're almost describing is if you thought you were hiring Patrick Stewart in 1988 and you got Patrick Stewart in 2023.
So chat has some fun ideas that they're throwing out there.
I'm here for
Fieri
it.
is the science officer.
No!
Charlie Day as an engineer.
Who?
But my Charlie Day.
Okay, I'd watch that.
My personal favorite captain suggestion comes from Mad Ducks. You go to the ready room, the door opens, Captain, here's your report, and the chair spins around. He goes, I like being in movies, everybody.
And Captain Nicolas Cage. Oh no.
I like Captain Danny DeVito. That would actually be funny because he wheels around and his legs are dangling off the chair. He's kicking a little bit.
Can I say Transport Officer Jeremy Irons? You're going down to the planet.
You know, part of me wants to pick out this insane crew, and then Transporter Chief is still just called Meanie. It's still just O'Brien.
And he's standing there going, they never did give me a chair.
You know, I was supposed to go teach at the academy.
Danny DeVito as a security officer would be pretty good too.
Anyway, they reported there was a fight. Somebody reported a fight at 10 forward, so I went in and started blasting.
Anyways, we lost 18 good crew.
Well, 17 of them were good. I don't know about the last one.
Wait. We need we need someone who would play a completely bumbling, not fit for service first officer. I'm going to go with Hugh Grant.
Well, now you see, if you invert the particles, then you yeah.
Captain?
No, wait.
No, hold on. Extremely bumbling first officer. Oh God, what was his name? I
don't know.
I started this thought with it on the tip of my tongue, and it is now gone.
I'll give you a breather for a second.
Frodo Baggins is all I'm gonna say.
Elijah Wood?
Yes.
Martin Freeman?
Yeah, that one.
Elijah Wood, I am serious, could probably play a bumbling first officer extremely well.
I think I've got a better offer here for you to build out this god awful crew that would be amazing to watch. Richard Kind. I'll give you a minute. Yeah, I think Richard Kind being as obnoxious as possible would be an amazing first officer.
Okay, Ducks had another great idea for a bumbling... I'm a bumbling whatever officer. If you had Bruce Campbell, who was trying really hard but was playing a screw-up character in about any role, you could do very well.
I was going to say, I mean, that's most of the characters Bruce Campbell plays.
I know.
So
I would watch a Sam Raimi Star Trek. Are you fucking kidding me? I'd
so,
be right center.
And then
I would watch that in a
Atkinson
heartbeat. Give Sam Raimi Star Trek. I dare you.
Give Sam Raimi Star Trek and no budget. Those two things have to go together.
Give him back Spider-Man, the real one, not this fucking bullshit that we had. No, I want the. You could make him animated. I don't care. Sam Raimi's Spider-Man's my favorite thing. I just like Sam Raimi. I think everything he does is just fun.
Could I interject with an idea for the weapons officer?
Do it.
Josh Brolin.
You mean like Thanos, Josh Brolin?
Yes.
You mean like Cable? You know,
yes. This ripped, terrifying guy in front of the weapons panel. I need you to shoot this. Clicks button.
I would make him the cafeteria guy.
I was going to say I'd make him the doctor.
No, I'd make him a guy as like a bartender at 10 forward. He's gotta wear those like skin tight, like weird.
What I would absolutely love. What I would absolutely love is the entire series he doesn't speak, and then the very last episode. Yeah, he just glares. Then the very last episode, when everything is going to shit, he looks up and goes, "I am inevitable." Hits a button and it's a Deus Ex Machina.
He would quit if you told him to do that.
Yeah.
He would quit. He would be like, I'm not doing that.
It's the last
Why?
episode.
Because I don't want to
I'm
get
done.
in trouble with Disney. Do you want to get in trouble with Disney? No, I didn't think so.
Okay.
No. Hold on. Inevitable.
He's like, you don't.
I
He would
am.
poke at your chest and be like, don't fuck with the mouse.
Do you know what kind of intellectual property lawyers I have?
I hear his squeaky voice in my nightmares.
I'm gonna come fuck up the rest of your life.
I'm not talking about Mickey Mouse. I'm talking about that lawyer they have. Oh, God.
Strangely, his name's also Mickey. I don't know how they managed that.
I have a suggestion for the tactical officer.
Star Trek Muppets. Yes.
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 Oh God, Captain Kermit.
Pigs in
Captain
space,
Kermit.
but for feature length. I was gonna say have
Jackie
Rowan
Chan. He just
Atkinson-
shows up and he's like, leave me alone.
Rowan
Fights everyone.
Atkinson.
Oh my
as-
god. Oh my god. I am now in
Wait, hang on.
between
Rowan Atkinson as Mr. Bean as the tactical officer.
I like
Never
that Blue. Nicolas Cage shows up. He has no idea. It's just him playing himself, and he's like, "I'm a big fan of Star Trek. I had no idea how I got here. This is actually the episode where you guys are gonna go down to the planet, and Tasha Yar is gonna get killed by a giant tar beast. I'm not going down there. I won't die, but I just want to let you know you're going to be in a lot of trouble, Tasha. Just wanted to give you that heads up. All right, I'm going to go back to the holodeck. I got this cool program where I'm going to. He just plays a program where he's still making movies.
Warlex, what did you have?
all right with the discussion of Muppets. I am now at a loss for who the science officer would be between Fozzie Bear.
I mean,
Kermit
it's
the
Bunsen
Frog.
Honeydew.
No, hold on. Let me finish. Kermit the Frog or Bunsen Honeydew.
Or
I'm
Gonzo.
not sure which one of those would be the best.
No, Mike's
Gonzo.
right. Mike's right. It's Gonzo.
Swedish Chef?
Swedish
There's
Chef
no
is the
character.
doctor.
It just plays the chef.
Yes, that's true.
Nothing else. No doctor unit. Nothing. Just plays the chef. Everyone knows that.
He's the
character when they
voice
go
of
down.
the replicators.
Yes.
Okay, Sunshine in chat hit this is the most on the head. Beaker is the comms officer.
Oh yeah. Animal is the head engineer. I agree.
Yes.
We need
Yeah.
more power. More power. Just starts banging on everything, and all of a sudden it goes faster.
Just hammering on the warp core.
Yeah.
Deanna Troy, as played by Miss Piggy.
Okay, fine.
I
So
feel
that-
something very angry over there.
So that leaves Chief of Security to be Fozzie Bear.
Yeah, that works. Completely ineffectual chief of
He's
security.
got the little sash on and everything.
Hello there, I am your security officer. Ha ha ha. It turns out I don't have a Fozzie voice. I didn't know I didn't have that.
Yeah, Tarek is exactly right. Gonzo's science officer, 100%.
Yes. Perfect.
Oh, Gara brings up a good point. There has to be one human character in the middle of all this.
Yeah, Bill Murray.
Yeah, there you go. Well, no, not a Muppet. You need to pick someone that's not a Muppet.
I know he's not a That's exactly it. He would be it. He would be a non-Muppet. He would be like, all right, well, I aligned the warp core again, and I pulled out a lot of hair out of the Jeffries tube. I'm assuming it came from the chief engineer.
Could I offer a runner-up to Bill Murray?
Tom Hanks.
The runner-up to Bill Murray, Mark Hamill, and he would complain about being in the wrong franchise the whole time.
Put them both on there. I like Mark Hamill just as much. I'd be perfect.
You know, this reminds me.
Do you guys even know that I've done all of this before?
What the fuck is Freecorn
Mark
Thursday?
Hamill on the Muppet Show was hysterical.
Yeah, I'm just sitting here thinking, like, oh shit, what did I have? Oh no. Oh, I've seen this conversation before where you take a movie and you replace all of the actors except one with a Muppet, and somebody did it with Forrest Gump, and everybody was saying, oh yeah, Tom Hanks is the human, or Lieutenant Dan is the human, and I got to the end of it, no, No.
Just make Bruce Campbell the human.
No,
That's it.
you make Forrest Gump, and the only human character in it is Haley Joel Osment. And just
So
make
why is
all
Forrest
the
Gump
fucking
in it?
questions.
Why can't it just be Tom Hanks?
No, excuse me, real quick. Which president does he meet?
He meets several.
Yeah,
he meets
meets the
Kennedy
Federation
and
president.
LBJ and...
Okay, he meets Kennedy. All right, Kennedy is literally the person in that entire movie.
So I liked it being Haley Joel Osment as like a 4-year-old just to make so many questions come up.
Yeah, but Haley Joel Osment's like almost 30-something now. You know what I mean? Like,
yes,
it's kind of
now.
weird. Kind of weird. It's like, hey, Haley, I know you've been a little out of the child actor game for a while, but do you mind putting on your old,
Put on that Bert and
Sixth
Ernie
Sense
shirt.
clothes?
We've got some Oshkosh Bagosh here for you.
We had to stitch a few of them together.
Would you be up for getting in some pickles here in a little bit?
No, Alien with everyone being Muppets would actually be pretty good, because then they could get away with all the violence, just stuffing flying everywhere.
Oh, God. Part of me wants to say, like, we need Hugh Laurie in this crew somewhere. I just don't know where to put him. Like, in the Star Trek crew.
The Doctor.
It's a little across the plate, isn't it?
No, but no, he literally is playing Doctor. So anytime anyone medical bay, he is just sassy, sarcastic, snarky, and on Vicodin.
I think that would only work as a cameo. At one point, they go to sick bay, open the door. He turns around in the chair, throws something at them, and they go, "We don't talk to the doctor," and shut the door and never mention it again.
It's impossible for anyone in the cast to actually get hurt for a long-term basis, so they just never go in there.
No, he does get his one episode where they're forced to go meet with him, and it's just an episode of House where everyone's like, "No, I think it's."
Oh, would this be in that hallucination episode that he had in House?
Oh my God! It really was lupus.
All right, deep breath. Wow, we went on a trip there.
Oh, we're not done. Stephen,
Well, I'm actually about to step out.
Okay.
So
Well, Mike, I really appreciate you coming in with us and having some fun tonight.
Not a problem, man. Thanks for hanging out.
At least he's had fun. We hope you.
I had a good time. Everything that was shown tonight was absolutely wonderful. Love the sets. This has always been a joy to watch, man. So thanks a lot for having me.
Thank you. I'm going to go ahead and, I forgot I had this Irby here. I need to work on him some more. But yes, thank you so much for being here with us, Mike. And you're welcome back anytime you want to drop in.
Appreciate it, man. You guys have a good one.
You too.
You do the same.
Have a good night. Ladies and gentlemen, Crowent.
Now the grown-up's gone.
We have no designated adult.
Cookie's just going to watch it burn from chat.
Thank Christ. I thought I was going to have to be on my best behavior for the rest of the night.
That was your best behavior?
I hardly talked because we've had this discussion before.
I don't care how many times I've had this discussion.
I have not watched very much in the way of Star Trek.
Motherfucker, we can't be friends.
I grew up as a Star Wars kid.
You can be both.
I'm not saying that I can't. I'm just saying I didn't have the opportunity to go and watch all of these. So you guys start getting into the nitty-gritty of the original series, and I'm like, I've seen like 12 episodes.
Okay, now we're gonna sit down, and the rest of the time slot on this is just us watching the Squire of Gothos.
Wait. Why don't we get deep into talking about the Twilight Zone?
Because I haven't watched that much of the Twilight Zone. Like I've watched like a fair bit of it, but like casually.
Good coffee and hot. No one else for Twin Peaks.
No, I'm here for Twin Peaks. It's just
I've watched Twin Peaks. It's damn fine coffee.
Okay, Hal has gotten weirdly deep into Twin Peaks from time to time, so like I'm gonna let him have that one.
Oh no, I made the mistake of trying to go through
You
and
made the
join
mistake
it.
of trying to find some like meaning in it or
Like
something.
trying to parse out the mythological logic of Twin
Oh
Peaks.
God,
and
man. You can't do that when you have two showrunners with competing visions.
yeah, Silicone says firewalk with chat.
There you go.
I think it was kind of figured out until The Return came out, and then things just got super David Lynchy.
Yup. Somebody gave David Lynch a budget and said, go make the show you always wanted to, and he said, I'm gonna!
No, they didn't give him a budget. They said, here's your budget, and he said, I'm going to exceed that, and you can deal with it.
I'm David Lynch, and it's 2020. Get fucked!
That's about right.
I'm David Lynch. This is 2020, and you have.
We're gonna make Twin Peaks, but it's not gonna be anything like it.
And then the one guy who made the most concerted effort to try and sort out Twin Peaks made a 4-hour video on YouTube
of arguable validity, but I mean, like, his call is as good as anybody else's. Who the fuck knows what it's about? Okay, so thank you, Wookie, for posting that just now, so I can see what color the cockpit is. It turns out it's yellow because Bruins hates me personally.
Hello, Bolo. No, I think I had a lot of the mythology figured out until The Return came along, and then it was like, just, and like, even a fair bit of that until we got to, like, the end of it, and at that point I was like, you know what, I don't understand why I put myself through this.
Yeah, I bought you Mark Frost's book on it, and like he was the one that was like, oh yeah, this has like a story and a background, and then David Lynch is like really in charge of The Return. He's just like, it doesn't fucking mean anything, except it means everything.
It's the circus of value.
It is. It is in fact Rapture at all times.
It is. The whole thing in the end of the last episode and the Jude and all that, it's like I you know what, I should have put this down a long time ago.
Nobody should have given me the opportunity to come back into this. I'm David Lynch. Haven't you seen any of my other shit?
Hail Hydrate.
Hail Hydrate.
Oh gosh, Falkenstein's championing the David Lynch Dune.
I love that movie. Not ironically. Like, it is hilarious to watch, and like that movie is so much fun in like the best worst ways.
I'll be honest, I very much enjoyed the
Sci-Fi Channel series.
No, but the David Villeneuve, I thought he did a good job too.
Denis Villeneuve?
Whatever. I knew I was going to screw the name up. I'm not worried about that part. As I live and breathe, there is an adult in the voice channel with us.
What?
That's a lie.
What madness is this?
How what?
I don't know. I haven't heard anything yet, so I don't believe it.
No, I see the name sitting here.
I had to pull up Discord, damn it. With a brush and wow, that is drinking. That is thirst right there. Hi, Cookie. I see Cookie in our room. She's not talking to us, but I see her.
I was gonna say that's not drinking, that's drinking.
Man, I'm gonna tell you what. I get on in there, man. I'm just gonna drink that thing right at.
That is Henry Weinard's Orange.
Hi, boys.
Ah, Cookie's
Gourmet
so
soda.
loud. Oh shit! I'm surprised.
Oh shit! No, no, but it's Henry Weinard's Orange and Cream Gourmet Soda. So I went and grabbed a gourmet soda from my refrigerator.
Cookie, can you say
Yes.
something else to see if I've got you evened out?
Yeah, and I think it's better now. I was right up on my tablet, so that might have made a difference too.
I'm still going to tone you back a little because I had you at 200% on Discord. You just blew my eardrums out.
Sorry about that.
That I believe
Hello,
is.
God.
I believe that is something that we shall. a skill issue.
Cookie, who's your awful great Star Trek captain? Cookie's not going to talk to us anymore.
I'm thinking. Give me a minute. There were some great ideas, but The girl who played Parker on Pretender.
I'm going to have to take your word on that because I have no idea.
Because she was kind of a grade A bitch, but she was she ended up having good things, you know. But yeah, anyway.
Hayden Christensen.
I'm torn. Do I hate it or am I okay with it? Oh, like Hayden Christensen lately or Hayden Christensen 20 years ago?
Lately,
okay, I'll deal with it. Lately,
where he is not being directed by George Lucas.
Wait, I have
faster and more
idea.
Intense.
I have an idea, and it's going to be awful because this is not a trained actor, but it'd be awesome because of who it is.
It's going to be a wrestler, isn't it?
It's going to be Adam Savage.
No, I'm drawing the line there. No.
So one thing you all have forgotten, and so I'm here to help you out. Dux is going to set us up with a round of Us or Ain't.
Yeah, I was thinking about it, and I don't know how to set it up, so...
Us or Ain't.
It's time to play a game of Us or Ain't. I don't know.
It's up.
It's up. Guys, you know how Us or Ain't works. I assume there's some 68. What the hell are you people doing here?
Listening to us talk about Star Trek.
70. What, guys? There is so much shit you could be doing right now with your lives.
And thank you for sending it with us.
Like you're watching me and listening to us, and I don't. You know what? Why? Somebody like send some bits or something so we get to hear Mad Duck say, "Why are you?" Actually, Cookie, you're with him right now. Could you get Mad Ducks to come over and ask them why they're here?
Why are you here?
Thank you.
I can only imagine that the group of you have either been sitting there rolling your eyes almost continuously or cackling.
What the fuck is Free Corn Thursday?
Both.
A little bit of column A, a little bit of column B.
Just like the average week, then.
Haha.
I really wanted the all or nothing.
There are only Sith deal in absolutes. Yeah, that's for you, Warlocks. That was a Star Wars reference. That was just for you.
That was a Star Trek reference.
It was Star Trek. You know, with where Gandalf tells Luke to use the Force. Yeah.
No. That was what Gandalf said to Harry Potter on Dune. Is what he said.
That's it. When he was on Bajor, right?
No, on Dune.
Oh.
No, when he was out in the black.
Ah, that's right.
After they got off the Firefly on Arrakis, yes.
Yeah. When they fought the Empire. You know, like you do.
Yep.
See, part of me wants to see if I can find a way to work in Disney's The Black Hole into this, but I don't know enough about it to do it.
We're going through.
Yeah, that's the one line you know because it's from the Dresden Files.
How about you shut up?
How about I don't?
All right,
how about I finish gluing up some samurai?
I'm actually convinced that I think I watched that with our father at one point.
Bullshit.
I remember it very poorly. There was some kind of weird sci-fi movie that I remember watching with him when I was very young, and I cannot figure out what it was.
With our father, it could have been anything. The question is, was he awake?
Cool Cat, thank you for following, and yes, he was.
Boys,
Cookie.
The prediction is done. So we're going to have a countdown. 5, 4,
3, 2, 1.
3, 2, 1.
Grumble about things.
Grumble about things. Right at 1. Excellent.
Yes.
It's a squick! You weird dickish machine made of schwangus from weird hot dog factory of failure.
I made 4,000 goob.
It's
Oh my
man.
gosh.
That's lost 2 in a row.
It was quote 1111.
1111.
1111. Perfect.
Okay. You know what? This isn't awful for what I'm trying to. This isn't good by any means. Like, I'm not done with it yet. But like, I've got stuff blocked in here, and I'm not unhappy with it. But
Damn it, I'm not done yet.
I do think that the tanks need to be green. Let's make some green tanks. What do you say?
I mean, I'm not going to argue.
Threads, you mean?
What?
Or are they actual tanks?
They're actual.
I'm going to tell you that if there's any person that knows almost as much about this model as I do, then it is the person that you are visiting right now.
Absolutely fair. He's
No
over
idea
here.
what you're talking about.
No idea.
Tucker did it.
And the only reason I say almost is because I'm the one that put it together, but he picked the assets.
You said assets.
I did say assets. It's ass with ats on it. It's
Dangly parts.
It's the assets. Shit. It's like the Rockettes, only for ass.
It's the pleasant way of referring to hemorrhoids.
No! Not allowed!
How about no? How about no?
No,
How
the
about
pleasant
yes?
way of referring to hemorrhoids is ooh hemorrhoids.
No, it's not.
Cookie, that was your time to be squick tonight.
No. No. Do not ooh-woo the hemorrhoid. Do not ooh-woo the butt.
Oh, God.
Well, okay.
Goodness, I
Ooh-woo the
hope you're in chat right now so you can quote Cookie saying, do not ooh-woo the hemorrhoids.
Grimos is on vacation.
Somebody quote it. Oh.
Oh my God.
Do not
ooh the hemorrhoids. Oh. Cookie, that quote gets to go in the book.
Man,
That's
Dr.
going in the book.
Excellent.
That's going in the book.
I know the boy just.
Oh, man.
Quote 2417.
2417, do not ooh-woo the hemorrhoids.
Oh
Dash
no, guys,
Cookie.
guys.
Oh, no.
Guys. We need to make 2 more quotes.
Why?
Because then we will have quote 2419.
I don't...
No, it was 2319, wasn't it?
I don't know what the reference is.
Monsters, Inc.
Sorry, man.
I think it's a 2319. What's quote 2319?
Somebody find out. Bring me pictures of Spider-Man.
I don't.
It's
I said
you,
I don't.
motherfucker.
Oh,
it is you.
That is the best one we could have had.
Motherfucker, it was you all along. You knew.
No, I did not.
There is no way you'll convince us otherwise, Warlock.
Hal is rubbing pee on his teeth, and you knew.
Yes, because I helped. I showed him how he could capture his pee to best have it flow like a spring.
Okay, Mad Ducks, you need to quote that too. And then Warlax talked about storing his pee in mason jars. Quart-sized mason jars, mind you. He's a hell of a peer.
European.
Uh-oh.
Uh-oh.
Oh, that's a big chunk of text there.
Oh, no. What? What?
Ducks put a bunch of stuff in there. Oh, he is saying that the quote do not ooh the hemorrhoids was said by very, very many people.
Lovely wife, I love you. And 24 minutes. I'll be there in 24 minutes.
She might smack you.
She's gonna do that. There's like, I might as well earn it at this point.
Oh, wait, hang on.
Do not swang the party supplies. Ooh, what's this?
Phrasing, by the way. Phrasing, by the way.
Oh, man. Hal, you have to put the exclamation point in front of it.
There you go.
2d10 soul damage. There you go.
I keep that one on hand because...
Listen, I am just happy that somehow we managed to have, quote, 2319.
Well, you're also on 2322.
Oh, yeah, no, that entire day.
Do not ooh the grundle. Guys. Oh, God.
I think people would argue about that one.
I don't want to argue about it. I don't...
Misuse, why did you bring that quote up?
Oh, God, what did he do?
Misuse, why?
What? Okay, I don't have context on that one. I don't think I want it.
I had to serve ghost food to a ghost. The only way to kill the chili that was available was to smother it with a pillow.
Kill the chili. Man, that's a weird fucking game.
That's what makes it great, except for this one puzzle.
You had to kill the chili?
It wasn't that I had to kill it, it's how I had to kill it.
Hey, Hal, do you remember the guy that we both know named Chili?
I do remember Chili. He said to someone, I love you to death, but if you move, I'm going to kill you, you son of a bitch.
I remember that. He said that to Pat. He was sitting on the porch of our dorm. By the way, our dorm had a porch. And he looked at a mutual friend of ours. He looked at a friend of ours.
Rolls away.
For the record, Chili was about, I don't know, 7'15". Chili was an enormous dude. And like Chili, like, you know how you hear people talk about, oh, they're pear-shaped? Like, Chili was like, let me put it to you like this. Another mutual friend of ours saw Chili for the first time walk through the hallway, looked at his girlfriend and said, nothing could stop the blob.
Chili was pear-shaped with the most flexible...
He was the biggest fucking pear you've ever seen.
With the most flexible, like, skinny toothpick legs you have ever seen.
Fucking hilarious. And like Hal said, 6'11". Chili was fucking enormous with the tiniest little girlfriend. The tiniest little girlfriend.
Yeah, his girlfriend
We just
was
got 2419. Does Lou? We just hit 2419.
Okay.
2419.
But
yes,
Chili had like 6'11", probably close to 500 pounds.
And with a 4'11" girlfriend.
And the squeakiest high-pitched voice. That's
true. And I lived across the hall from him. And there were nights when I would put on headphones because I did
because
not
4'11" girlfriend was there.
Yeah.
And they were not quiet about it. Oh, man. So
his girlfriend was not in a wheelchair. I did not ask questions. I break your hands.
But like Chili sitting on the porch with our mutual friend, just looking at him, so drunk. I want you to stop and think. A dude that big, how much does he have to drink to be that drunk? And the answer is yes.
I just remember him watching one time. He just grabbed a bottle of Kahlua and turned it up, drank the whole thing, and went, that's tasty.
That's just, oh, Chili said, oh, yeah. But just him looking at Pat and going, I love you, you son of a bitch, but if you move, I'm going to fucking kill you.
Because he was leaning on him. Pat was propping him up.
Now, Pat was almost my size. Pat was like 6'3", pretty big around, and he's standing next to Chili, which is like, you know, The Rock standing next to a cheerleader. It's ridiculous.
Not quite that.
Hey, Hey, Automata Americana. Yes, it's Thursday. It's crazy.
It's Free Corn Thursday. Welcome here.
To Free Corn Thursday.
Well, thank you for gifting the sub.
God bless us, everyone. Oh, I don't know why chili immediately came to mind, but he's
Chili's baby back ribs.
He can probably kill you, you son of a bitch. Yeah, chili is almost our version of our father's. I hesitate to call him a friend of our father's, but a guy our father knew in college, at the same college that everybody called Lurch, because he was roughly the same size as Chili.
And looked like Lurch from the TV show.
That's true.
And so Dad had two stories I remember about Lurch.
I remember so many Lurch stories.
The first one was Dad came back to the room one night and it was red.
Dad always referred to it as the world turned red when he opened the door.
And it was because it was so red that he held up a playing card and he could not see the red numbers and suits on it because there was a red river buoy just sitting in the middle of the room.
A river navigation buoy. Dad asked him, Lurch, where'd you get that?
And Lurch said, I found it.
Which meant he waded out into the river and took, this is a river navigation buoy. The glass on this, in the 60s, the glass on this is 3 inches thick. And he just grabbed it and brought it back to the door.
Yep.
That's timing, Hal. Hey.
Yep. Ain't that the truth? Just screwed it up.
What did you do?
If I might, that'll happen.
Answer the question from
I did. I got him.
Cookie got it.
Thank you, Cookie. But other Lurch stories I remember. Lurch going to a local steakhouse and shooting all the windows out.
Oh, I didn't remember that story.
Oh yeah, he went to Johnny Allman's and shot all the windows out.
I remember a different go to dinner story where he got a whole bunch of people with him and they went to dinner and they turned to one of them and he goes, get sick. And the guy, Artifact, Lurch carried around a .38 revolver.
No, sir. I believe it was bigger than that. But anyway.
Okay. He carried a gun with him everywhere he went in his trench coat because he wore a trench coat everywhere he went.
Of course he did.
Of course he did.
And so they're all sitting there, and Lurch turns to one of the guys at the table and goes, get sick. And the guy starts going into these gagging convulsions. And so Lurch and the other people carry him out and pull the full dine and dash while the guy is faking this horrible.
You have actually left out a very important part of this story.
Please.
Everybody went to that restaurant because Lurch offered to buy everyone dinner.
That's what it was.
And then on the way out, as they're carrying their friend out who's getting violently ill and the manager just told them to leave,
yeah,
he stops and he looks at a woman sitting in a booth and goes, that's what he had. Because Lurch may have in fact been the greatest troll to ever live. There was also the time they were sitting in campus dining, the cafeteria or whatever you want to call it, and they're having breakfast and a number of people are getting ready to get up and go to class, and Lurch says, sit back down, pulls out his gun, lays it on the table, and says, nobody's done eating till Lurch is done.
It did happen, yes.
This is a character that if you wrote him into a sitcom, nobody would believe him.
Nobody would, and I think he died in his 30s from a heart condition.
No, diabetes.
Diabetes.
Now, the rest of the story, another mutual friend of Dad's told him 40, 50 years later, Lurch got a job in Cincinnati working for the mob doing their books. Now, coincidentally, one more thing about Lurch.
And another thing.
He's at college. He's doing all this shit. His degree, as I seem to remember, was in counseling.
Social work.
Yeah, that was it. Nobody would believe this shit.
He's a nice, well-adjusted young adult.
Pulls out gun. What'd you say about me?
And the mob guys, yeah, I like this guy. She's prepared.
He's got chutzpah.
He's got moxie.
Oh, man. Central Kentucky was a weird place in the 60s.
Falkenstein says he applied everything he learned in college.
That's true. It's just not a fucking thing. Oh, shit.
Oh, okay.
I hadn't thought about those stories for a bit. Oh.
Yeah. I did not know about the mob books story, but okay.
Yeah, Charlie told Dad about that one much later.
Okay. Wow. Deep breath.
This is, we are the only 2 siblings in the Legion right now. So we get to do this kind of shit every now and then.
We do.
We remember stories like this.
And we make sure we don't leave out details.
Uh-huh.
But we have to harken back to what we were saying earlier, we have to make sure we don't Armok and Jalad at Tanagra.
Yep.
Yeah, Wookie and I have to do the same thing sometimes. We have to be sure to, help files enabled and stuff because y'all are like, what?
There's a few people in the Legion that are like that, where it's like Diggs and Gummy, you and Wookie,
Mecha and
Retro. Okay, so we got some Skeleton King coming together here.
Skeleton
King, break your hands. Let's see. Let's keep working a little bit of this copper into some of the armor panels here for some differentiation. Now, when I get to the end of this, I'll probably come through. I don't know, Warlex. What do you think? Should I try to work some verdigris into this, or should I just go to a wash?
Just go to a wash.
Okay, we'll just go to a wash. So this is a weird thing. As I have gotten better at painting and better at blending and that kind of thing, the thing I have found I enjoy maybe more than anything else is capes. They're so satisfying.
Cloth is extremely satisfying. I don't care what it is, it always is satisfying.
Like great big swaths of cloth that you can blend the color from, high up to low down. Oh, that's so satisfying to do.
It's one of the reasons that I absolutely love the Gaunt's Ghost kit, because each one of them has a camo cloak.
Yeah, that's fair. But
it's one of the reasons that I absolutely fell in love with point models, is how many of them have long, flowing, billowing clothing. I have an Obi-Wan Kenobi that I still have to make.
Hello there.
That is his pack, yes.
I've got some Necron proxies here that for some reason have capes. I don't claim to understand why. And I'm still working on that. Oh, Hal, you get to see this now. You'll like this.
Uh-oh.
Now, I have just done the base coating on this. I haven't gone through and touched up the face yet, but I'm pretty sure that you'll know what that is if I can get my camera to stop.
Is that a Murdral?
It's very hard to tell because so much of it is dark right now, but yes.
Yeah!
We were talking about Wheel of Time earlier. There you go. There's a monster.
Awesome. I love it.
Devilman.
Eyeless Monster Man. Yes! Who doesn't love an eyeless monster?
Who can transport through shadow?
The look of the eyeless is fear. Fear is them.
Man, got my business plan. Gonna make you money in business land.
Yeah, you've got to put the Billy Eyeless. All right, you've got to put the you got to get that slug white on the face.
Billy Eyeless. That's pretty good.
Let's go to the wash. Let's go to the wash on Skeleton King. Let's see. You want to get something that looks like kind of washed out. You want to go with a brown and mix in a little bit of darks. Dark tone. Okay. Machine oil is usually good for this too. This is for chat's benefit. Oh shit, we're like 9 minutes from our end.
That's true. Now, is this the machine oil that you use to bless the Mechanicus stuff?
As it turns out, no, because this is Army Pater ink shades. This is off-brand
Blessed
anointing oils. Yes, there we go.
So I have a question. I have a question.
Let's see if they match.
What would happen if you introduced a Mechanicus to Eddie from Hitchhiker's Guide?
To who? Introduce Eddie.
The very friendly door?
Oh, shit. He'd tear it apart, and then he would declare it to be a heretical piece of technology because it thinks without a human mind. But secretly, he would smuggle everything back into his Ark ship and then study it for the rest of his life and still not understand how it worked.
Would he reconstruct it so that he could have the friendly door?
He'd try. He'd probably end up with a door that's possessed by a demon.
You're not wrong.
So apparently...
That's the best thing. It's so fucking stupid, but it's right. This is my demon door. What does it do? It opens very fast.
Okay.
This is my demon door. What does it do? It opens.
It's very creaky.
All right, so apparently the Mechanicus is like even weirder than I thought they were.
Dude, they're so fucking weird. It's great. Like, if I were ever going to play 40K and I was going to play a human faction, it would be Mechanicus. Just because they're so fucking weird.
Now,
Okay, my bad. I meant the doors, but yes, Eddie was the ship's computer. The one that was really, really cheerful and happy. That's what I meant.
Now,
But anyway, Night Owl, did you see Mad Duck thing? Be sure to look at that.
No, I mean, when it comes down to me and the whole deal with the Mechanicus, you know, you've heard the joke about toaster fucking.
Uh-huh.
What you don't realize is that is not a joke.
Not for Mechanicus.
No.
This is my toaster.
I know. I was just saying that I didn't want you to miss it, but Duck says you don't miss a thing, and he's right. So don't worry about it.
And I don't want to miss a thing.
Exactly.
Okay, headphones coming off for a second.
And I miss you, baby. Don't want to miss a thing.
Oh, wait. That's a different, incomprehensible song. Oh, my house.
All right, volume going.
And then we lost all our viewers. Why are there still 68 of you? I am sitting here literally fucking torturing you. Why isn't there one more of you so I can look at the number and go, nice?
Oh, did you say torture?
Fuck you, bro. Fuck you.
Nice. Nice.
UNC Samurai wants to know why we're doing karaoke from the Deep Impact soundtrack. Sir, that is not from Deep Impact. That is from Armageddon.
Hey. Look at that number.
Nice.
I've been sitting here going nice and no one else.
Warlax wants you all to know that the number of viewers right now is... Nice. Okay, so that's going to be the end of Skeleton King for now. So here we go. Let's get him in front of the camera and then turn off autofocus. I hope that felt good. Here we go. Skeleton King.
I don't know. It was like half of the burp, and then it just kind of caught.
Got a burp caught in my throat, bro.
Yeah, no, not fun.
You call that a broth? Because it's half burp, half cough?
Oh, that's pretty terrible, Cookie. I'm willing to accept it. Your offering is accepted.
Your offering is accepted.
Sufficient for the day.
Okay.
Thought of the
Yes,
day.
UNC, I have. It's weird.
UNC, you left out the bit where you also fart.
Okay, so since you said torture, give me just a moment.
I don't wanna.
Hello, my friend.
Oh.
We meet again.
Hello,
It's
here.
Where should we begin? Within my heart. Memories. A perfect love. You gave to me. I remember. When you are with me. I'm careless, I believe. Dude, this is like one. You don't need to take the piss out of it.
What?
No. Already I was sitting here and the old Bud Light commercials. Real man.
Those tanks are special Irby skate tanks.
Yeah, that's it. They're
Mr. Special Irby Skate Tank Central.
Mr. Skating Urban Man Pilot. You used your jump jets to land on 2 scorpions to chase a charger. That was a real...
Chasing a charger.
It's much faster now.
Better hope you catch up.
Gonna
Except
catch
how
up
it's
to the
not.
charger.
It's
Okay,
not faster. It's slower. But yes.
All right. So I know that you have been told that you are not allowed to do this one, Hal. So
Oh,
Thank
God,
you, Sid
what have I
Mariah, for
done?
posting that.
What have I done?
all that I can say is that, well, my life is pretty plain. I like watching the puddles gather rain.
Oh, God.
And all I can do is just pour some tea for 2 and
God,
speak my point of view.
Now.
But it's not sane. It's not say, hey, yay.
I do appreciate that Wampahoth is having strong opinions.
Oh, God. I'm with him.
We have 1 minute left.
We have 1 minute left. I don't know. We've kind of half-assed our way through painting tonight. I mean, Skeleton King looks pretty good, but I could do better work on Irby here. But I'm not entirely unhappy with him. He needs some touch-ups.
I have done a great deal of work on commission piece.
What is commission piece?
A great big Franken mech.
Okay. I'll tell you what great big piece is. 2 Dark Angels at the same time.
It's about 3 times the size of a normal mech.
That's a big mech.
Yeah.
Oh,
Wampa, I see your art. It is very nice.
And so I worked on that quite a bit tonight. And
Did you ever work on that Dark Angel I sent you?
it is still on my thing. Once I have commission piece done, it is going to be my next large piece, which I do at the same time as my small pieces.
You sent him a sculpt of Jessica Alba?
Yeah. It's my Sue. My Sue is Jessica Alba. That's a Flash joke for those of you that have been around since 2004.
Also true. That was from
Mr.
Newgrounds.
Been around since 2004.
Yes, Mr. Making
I'm not at a point where I can quote things, Night Owl. Mad Dogs can though, so somebody say something funny.
Oh God. Something funny.
Tonight we celebrate real men of genius.
Real men of genius.
Mr. puts much paint on Minnie's guy.
Mr. doesn't thin his paint enough, guy. You
That's
glob.
right.
You brush.
That's
You ruin your details. But your minis aren't gray. No, they're not gray.
But at least they have paint. But at least they have paint.
Look at those highlights.
Acrylic or oils?
Gonna put on an oil wash.
And so, you deserve a Bud Light.
Apple
Because
barrel,
at least,
plaid. You use
Because-
all the craft paints.
because at least you've slain the gray.
Slain
Real man of-
the gray.
Real man of genius. Mr. Doesn't thin his paints enough guy.
Mr. doesn't thin his paint enough, guy.
This is your salute.
I think we might have hit time.
That is time now.
Have a good night, folks.
I am usually the limiter, but number one, I'm on vacation, and number two, y'all were being enough that I couldn't get in to say hold on. So there you go.
I have bunnies. I have 54 millimeter bunnies. We're gonna go out on my bunnies. These are my bunnies.
Chubby bunny, chubby bunny.
This is the chubby bunny. She is very chubby. I painted a 28 millimeter version of her. Okay, guys, that's time. We go away now.
Mr. Paints his chubby bunnies.
Mr.
Bye, everybody.
Painting all the bunnies.